People. We back. What it smell like? K.cFLOWboy, I'm here. Honeycomb Hideout. We have another special invited guest for y'all. You already know the drills. But let me put my theme music on the background. Hold on. Oh, I never heard this before. Don't say you heard this. You never heard this before. Yo, brother, who I got right here? I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, it's your boy.
Stand up and talk.
Motherfucking.
Who's my fucking dog, man? I can start get you on the camera, right?
It's your boy, you know what I mean?
What's your name? Turn that down, DJ. Turn that down, DJ.
Yo, it's your boy, REDMANN. I'm in the building right now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out BX in the building, motherfuckers. You know,
Okay.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Got your boy Burnside in the hood, baby. You know, we about to take it to Castle Hill and shit.
Yeah.
You know, might get stopped at Johnny O's or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, chilling, you know. Niggas is getting this money, getting this paper, man. We shining on these niggas.
Where you headed right now,
right now,
REDMANN?
You know what I mean? I'm about to go to Castle Hill and all that.
Oh, all right. Okay, where you coming from? Where you coming from?
Right now, I'm coming from, you know, I was down in 125th. I was, you know, sightseeing and looking at, you know, a lot of shits, like, you know, made a stop in, you know, Models and all that.
Yeah.
You know, Dr. J's and shit, you know. Nigga was chilling, man, you know. Made a stop in 3rd Ave in the Bronx, you know. Nigga just chilling. Niggas trying to get this money, man. I ain't trying to play around, you know what I mean? Talking about boo-boo this and boo-boo that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to get this paper, you know what I mean?
Okay, I feel
like,
you. I respect that.
Money, power, respect, like the Lock said, you know what I mean?
What's the name of your new music coming out? You got a title for that?
You know, sorry, I'm not going to break your heart, you know, featuring, you know what I mean, my man K.cFLOWboy.
Talk about it, talk about it.
You know, we got a Jux the Shooter, you know what I mean? Jux the Shooter, you know, featuring, you know, on my other shit. You know, shorty don't wanna leave, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah.
You got my boy Juki on that, you know what I mean? So, you know, niggas is really trying to, you know what I mean, get this paper, like, get these tracks, get this, you know what I mean, shit solidified and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, niggas is really trying to, you know what I mean, make it happen, you know what I mean?
Any shout outs you want to give before you wrap it up here? Any shout outs?
Yo, shout out to my man Super Vel, K.cFLOWboy, Nappy D, check the fat ass stomach, you know what I mean? You know, shout out to all my niggas in BK, Harlem, you know what I mean? MV, Yonkers, Upstate, you know what I mean?
Manafestos lyrics.
Oh, my nigga, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Can't forget the one and only, you know what I mean? Motherfucking Manafestos.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He in the building.
Now, Brother Red, what you have to say to the haters that's like, yo, Red ain't getting no money, he's a loser, he don't know.
Yo, I brush my haters off and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Because I'm the only one that could judge me, dog. And, you know, God the only one that could judge me too. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even care what nobody say, because people gonna hate anyway, you know what I mean? They're gonna hate whether you're doing good, they're gonna hate whether you're doing bad. So, you know what I mean? You gotta just, you know what I mean? Shake it under your feet, keep it moving.
Let me ask you, what you watching there back there on the TV screen?
Right now,
what's that right there, man?
I was watching, you know,
on your global talk.
Watching Mad Dog Glory, you know what I mean?
Glory.
/ Mac Mini.
This right here, man. Damn, Brother Ray, you watch some crazy shit.
Yo, it's just Mad Dog day afternoon, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Mad Dog afternoon, you know what I mean?
Mad Dog afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, man, you have anything to say to the haters that's like, yo, Brother Red ain't making no money, man. He don't know what he's talking about.
Yo, keep hating, because while you hating, I'm still getting my money, and I ain't trying to look into the eyes of Satan.
Woo!
Y'all niggas talking about y'all getting money, y'all niggas is not getting paper. So, yo, this is what I tell you. Bye, 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 bye. Like my nigga Mano said, bye, hater. I hate it. Meet him in the building. You know what I mean? Watch this. You know what I mean? Yo, oh, I'm back. You know what I mean? I'm back. You know what I mean? You know.
Brother Red, one last thing before you make your trails. What do you got to say to the haters that's like, Brother Red ain't making no money, you don't even know what to say, like, he ain't doing nothing. Like, what you got to say to those people?
Yo, you know what I mean? Keep hating, because while you hating, I'm going to still get this money, and I don't give a fuck, as long as the nigga don't put his hands on me.
I mean, talk about it.
And it's a problem, but, you know what I mean? Yo, keep hating, because while you hating, I'm doing good, you know what I mean?
What you got here in your wall? What you got in your wall, though? What could you point out here specifically on this wall?
Yo, you know,
it's honeycomb hideout.
Slash, you know what I mean? LeBron.
Oh, LeBron.
Got my nigga Kobe Black Mamba.
Kobe time.
You know what I mean? We got my nigga Slash.
Oh.
He's trying to be the devil, Kanye. And we got my man T.I. You know what I mean?
T.I.
We got Sheik Loose.
Sheik Loose, D-Block.
You know what I mean? We got Wayno, Young Money, baby. You know, and we can't forget my man Jewels. Back to the crib, you know that I want you.
All right, Brother Red. It was cool. All this is nice and all that. We're gonna see you another time. Slick Audio 50 and happy trails, brother. Any last thing you gotta say?
New York, New York, New York, ooh, ooh.
Deuces.
All I gotta say is New York minute.
We out. K.cFLOWboy, ELMOBOY91, YouTube.com. We out. Brother Red, K.cFLOWboy, over and out.